basically paying to ride in a car with strangers.
Bust down, Barbiana, bust down, Barbiana. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and the only Mimi. If you're new here, make sure you click that red subscribe button. It matches my hair. You know you want to join my squad and whatnot. This video is going to be my weird experience with Uber and Lyft, you know, that whole situation right then and there. Now, I believe this happened when I was still at my job. I used to work at a daycare center, so I was still there, and like, I don't like taking public transportation. That's a whole different story in its own. Uber, and that was cool, you know. I paid what, like $5 little to get back home. So I thought, so the Uber comes, I think it was a lady. Yes, it was a lady. I'm gonna call her Barbara. So Barbara pulls up and she's like, come outside. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I get outside. I don't see my Uber. I don't see, normally they're supposed to like, you know, come and, you know, flash your little headlights so you know it's an Uber. I didn't see nobody like that. In fact, I didn't see nobody at the place where I was working at all, like, because I got off earlier than everybody else. And so I call her back. I'm like, I don't see you. And she's like, I'm at where you told me to be at. I'm at the address that it says in Uber. And I'm like, ma'am, well, you're not at the right spot. So where exactly are you? Or maybe I can walk to you. You're never supposed to do that, y'all. You're never supposed to walk to an Uber unless that's what you chose to do to make it, like, I know you can walk to an Uber and it's like $3 compared to like a Uber meets you and it's like $5. But I didn't pay for that. I paid for her to meet me at the exact spot where I put in my address on some type of road, and it was the road that was like 1 block away, or like before my actual address, so I could just walk right up the hill and it's right there. So that's what I was doing, and then I see this car and it looks lost and it's like going zoom down the hill, and mind you, I'm walking up the hill. So she zooms past me and I call her back. I said, hey, you just passed me. I'm going to be the one standing out waving on the hill. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna circle back. So boom, I got into the car with her. She's like, oh, you're going here? I was like, yeah. And I think I had Uber pool as well. And so she was like, cool. So we're going towards my destination, and then bling, 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 she got to go pick somebody up. Now, normally there's a thing where you do what you do when it's a carpool. I don't know how it works, 'cause I'm not an Uber, but there's something that you have to click so that you can like switch over, or you can either accept it or deny it. You know, Barbara accepted it because she needed extra coins. You know, who am I to, you know, judge somebody? But where the direction was, it was like a different direction. It wasn't nowhere near close to where I live. Mind you, I live like 10 minutes away from where I used to work at. So I was a straight shot. So I thought that there was going to be a Uber pool like on the way back to my house, since my destination was literally right there. Where are we going? Where are we going? We are on the highway. Why are we on the highway? Yo, bruh. I'm on the highway with this lady, and I'm like, my destination was back there. And Barbara's like, yeah, I know, but I got Uber pool notification. I gotta go pick somebody else up. I'm like, that's weird. I never experienced that before, even though my destination was right there. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's gonna drop me off first. We get to the other destination where she's gonna pick up this dude, and okay, maybe she's going to drop me off first before she drops this dude off. To my surprise, we're driving further and further and further away from my freaking house where I am. Mind you, again, I only lived like 10-15 minutes away from where she picked me up, from where my job was, okay? And we're going by my high school. We're going to that whole downtown area where my high school was, and I'm like, hold up now. I was like, where are we going? And then she's like, oh my God, I think I ended your ride. I was like, what do you mean you ended my ride? I know y'all probably like, Mimi, why you didn't say something earlier? I was like, I felt as though she knew what she was doing. I felt as though that she was going to drop me off first. I didn't know that I was like about to be, you know, on a joyride with this complete stranger. If you really think about it, Uber and Lyft, you're basically paying to ride in a car with strangers. You don't know these people from nowhere, like you don't know these people at all, and you're paying like a good amount of money to ride in a car with strangers who can do anything to you in their car, can take you anywhere in their car. And I was like, hold the hell up, bitch. I was like, you're not about to fucking take me no goddamn where. Today is not the day. I just got off work. I'm irritated. We can fight. So she's like, I think I ended your ride. And so she's telling me this, and she still has this other dude in the car. She drops the dude off, and then she's like, well, do you know how to get back to your house from here? I was like, mind you, she was in an area where it was close to where my high school was, but I didn't really recognize it, so I didn't know how to get back home from that. And I was like, no. I was like, you the one who got the GPS. You can drive me back home. Like, you can just type it in and drive it back. You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, do you have a preferred way you want me to go? I was like, ma'am, just type it in the GPS, follow the GPS, and just take me home. Like, bro, like, a 10-minute drive turned into a freaking 40-minute drive. I'm not understanding. And I'm like, Lord God, please do not let this lady kidnap me. So she's like, I'm just going to turn the app off. So she was like, so what's your address? I can put it in Google Maps. And I was like, lady, how many times I got to tell you? So I tell her my address. We're riding. Then I'm starting to see stuff that looks familiar, scenery that looks familiar. We're just, we're riding. She's trying to have a conversation with me. At this point, I don't want to have a conversation with you. If I get irritated, if you irritate me, the whole conversation is dead. We're not about to talk about nothing. Just get me the fuck home. So, mind you, I'm sharing my location with my mom. I'm telling my mom what happened. I'm telling my dad what happened. Because I'm like, y'all need to be on my backup in case this lady try to kidnap me or whatever. So, luckily, I did not get kidnapped. But it just took a long time for me to get to my destination. And then I went home. She dropped me off. She was like, yeah, so just make sure you give me a 5-star. No, bitch, no. I did not give her 5-star nothing. I went to Uber support, and I got my little monies back. Like, you're not about to do that. I'm not about to still pay for this ride. You ended my ride once I got in. She didn't let me know that she ended my ride once I got in, and she got that notification that it was an Uber pool. She was like, I don't like Uber pool. I don't know how to do this. So why would you accept it? Why would you accept it? And I'm like, I'm not paying for a ride that you canceled. So I'm gonna get my coin back, which I did. And I let them know. But the time I had a crazy weird experience in the Uber was when it was my birthday, and I was with two of my friends. Jabril and Emily, they don't care if I use their name. But my best friend Jabril and Emily, it was my birthday, and we was going to downtown so we can go see a movie and do what we gotta do, shop around, take some pictures. You know, it's my birthday. I'm trying to have fun. This weird Uber. He was outside. I'm like, cool. He didn't have no problem finding where I live, and it was cool. You know, he had a nice looking car, whatnot, and it was cool. We get in, you know, he's trying to make small chit chat. It's cool, offering us water, offering us mints and stuff. I'm never the one to take any drinks or snacks or food or anything mints from Ubers. It was only that one time, and like I had a headache, but I don't really do that because, you know, they can put anything in there. They can try to drug you, this and the other. So I just took it to be polite, but I never ate it. Jabril and Emily's dumbass, they're up here, oh, so good, delectable. Okay, but like I said, somebody has to be alive to tell the story, and I already volunteered myself, so thank you very much. And he puts on some old school music, and you know, I'm bumping, I'm bumping, and he's looking in the rearview mirror, and he's like laughing or whatnot. And you know, we all just started busting out laughing because, you know, that's what we do. And he's still laughing. Let me show y'all how he was laughing. We was like, ha 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 ha, and then we stopped laughing. He was like, still doing it. And I'm looking at Jabril, I'm like, and then I look at Emily, I'm like, and they're looking at me like, and I just started laughing because I'm like, that's an ugly ass laugh. So I just started laughing again. And then Jabril started laughing again, and then Emily started laughing. We was geeking in the Uber, bro. We was geeking the whole entire time. And then I'm texting her. I was like, is he finna kidnap us? Because he laughing like he kidnapped people. And she was like, chill out. So I'm like, okay. He, after like 15 minutes of him laughing, he finally stopped. Y'all, getting closer to our destination. Then he's like, so where do I go? You got a motherfucking GPS. I hate when Uber say that. Like, follow the damn GPS. You just trying to talk to me for real. He's like, I don't know where to go. I said, sir, can you just follow the GPS? Like, I'm the most polite person, so I'm like, just follow the GPS. It's fine. They know what they doing. You know, they do this. Think we said something, or Emily said something. It was funny, and we just started laughing. Like, mind you, I'm still texting Jabril, and I'm texting Emily, and I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, we was just going in on him and stuff, and we just started laughing. And then he looks up, and he's like, he's still doing it. Like, mind you, we already stopped laughing. He's still laughing. He was laughing for a good 15 minutes more, y'all. Like, I kid you not. So I'm like, you know what, just stop the car right here, we can walk to the movies. And it was right there, so it was no biggie. So he was like, all right, you sure? I was like, yeah. He lets us out, he ends the ride, and we start laughing. And as Emily's coming out the door, he starts laughing again. He's like, like, I'm not making this up, y'all. I'm not making up the way he laughed. That's exactly how I wish I recorded it. But, you know, at this, I was trying to send my locations to people because I really thought he was about to do some shit. Because that laugh, girl, terrible. Most weirdest experience in the Ubers. I'm pretty sure I have much more. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.